Hi, my name is Liz Dern, and today I will be teaching you the basics of the Artstor Digital Library. The Artstor Digital Library is the most extensive image resource available for educational and scholarly use. It provides access to over 2.5 million images, all which come directly from museum collections. They are always confirmed to be authentic by collection catalogers, curators, institutions, and artists themselves. The content available in this digital library reaches far beyond art history, encompassing anthropology, archaeology, architecture, fashion, literature, religion, theater, and world history. This database is easily accessible through the Langara Library website. Clicking on encyclopedias and dictionaries on the left-hand side of the screen will lead to this list, and Artstor is the first option under Creative Arts. When beginning your search, it is important to remain simple and broad. For example, let's say that you are researching Impressionist art. Before searching for any specific works, such as Claude Monet's Water Lilies, make sure that you broadly search for Impressionism. Water Lilies will be one of the first results, but you will also see some lesser-known art that you would not see without a broad search. You can then narrow your search based on the results. This way, you can find a variety of images that you may not have originally considered. It is possible to narrow your search by the filter options on the left side of the screen. These filters include collection type, geography, classification, and date. Our initial search yielded 1,649 results, which is not a reasonable number. Claude Monet was a French painter who lived between 1840 and 1926. In Artstor, we have the option to narrow our search to match this criteria and decrease the number of results that we got with our broad search of Impressionism. So I'll go to the left, select Europe, down arrow, France. I'll select paintings, and I'll type in our dates of 1840 and 1926. And I'll click apply. Now there's still 324 results, and not all these paintings were made by Claude Monet. So the next thing I'm going to show you how to do is how to use the search within results checkbox next to the basic search bar. So I'm going to type Claude Monet in place of Impressionism. In this way, the Claude Monet results that will be yielded will be within the original Impressionism results that we originally searched for. And I'll click check and enter. Now we have 67 results for Impressionism and Claude Monet. This is much more manageable. And here you notice Water Lilies is again one of the first results. As mentioned earlier, Artstor can search for more than just conventional art. For the next segment of this tutorial, I will show you how to use the advanced search option, and we will be looking for something extremely specific, sketches of the building called Falling Water by American architect Frank Lloyd Wright. So the first thing I'm going to do is click on the advanced search link under the basic search bar. This window will pop up. And in the first box, we're going to type in Falling Water. And we're going to make it the title of the work that we're looking for. The second thing we're going to do is select the classification that we want, which is going to be architecture and city planning. Next, we're going to select the geography that we want, which is the United States. And lastly, we're going to fill in the date. We know that Wright was planning for Fallingwater between 1930 and 1940, so I'm going to type in those dates. Now that I've finished filling in all the boxes, I'm going to click Search. From that search, we have 138 results, which isn't really that many. And as you can see, there are plenty of sketches of the Fallingwater plan, along with a few photographs. The Artstor Digital Library has other unique features that are important for an image-focused database. It gives the option to search in Artstor's collections, institutional collections, as well as public collections. A feature that is unique to the Artstor Digital Library is the ability to create and organize image groups. These are folders that you can save images to. You must have a personal account to make groups, rather than just using the Langara access. So let's say you're doing an assignment about medieval manuscripts, and you want to refer to a few images. I'll type in medieval manuscripts. Search. And I'll select this image. This page will not only show me the image, but it'll also give me item details. So if I want to save this to a group, I click Add to Group on the right-hand side. I can give my group a title, so I'll just call it Medieval Manuscripts. And I can give it a description too. I can say, for my history assignment. For our purposes, I'll just keep this to say only me for people who could see this image group. After I'm done, I'll click Save Changes. And it's created. So I'll exit out of here. The next thing I'm going to do is go back, and I'll select a second image to add to the group. So I'll click on this image. So I'm going to click on Add to Group. It'll show up, and I have to select the image group that I've already made, Medieval Manuscripts. Now it's added to the Medieval Manuscripts group, so I'll save the changes. It says Image successfully added to group. So I'll exit out of here. So there you have it. The most important things to know in order to use the functions of the Artstor Digital Library effectively. Thanks for listening, and happy searching!